So, esteemed audience knows that I never torture my guests by making them sit through me summarizing their biography or their books. Why would I do that to you when you're right here and you could do a much better job? So, if you would give esteemed audience an overview of your background, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay. I'm a writer of spooky middle grade stories for both Simon & Schuster and Source Books. I currently have 4 books on shelves. Actually brought them to just show you the covers. So we have Peculiar Incident, which came out in 2017, which seems so long ago. I feel like publishing years are like dog years or something like that. This feels like the old book baby, but and then SCRITCH SCRATCH, which was 2020. And What Lives in the Woods, which was 2021. So you're seeing 2 pandemic books, which is a little bit scary for any author. And then the most recent book that came out is The Girl in White. This just came out in September. And I'm so proud of all of them. I'm thrilled to be here talking about them. Honestly, writing has been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. And the chance to do this as my job is really just a dream. Honestly, I wake up every day and I'm like, people are reading my words and people are excited to read my words, and that's magical.
I always want to, the setting can be things, 2 pandemic books so far.
I know, so far. I mean, honestly, SCRITCH SCRATCH, this one that I showed you, this one came out in 2020, really at the height of the pandemic. So no in-person events, no events really at all. Like there was very little that I was able to do for the book. Obviously most schools were not in session. And I remember thinking at the time that book was never going to find its readers, which was a really sad thought to me because it was a book that blended together 2 things that I really, really love, which is history and ghosts. And I felt very passionate about it and all of the cool Chicagoland stories and landmarks that are in that book. But this past year, that book, I mean, it's really been finding its readers. I think it's on 10 state award lists. And it won a major award here in Chicago, which was a huge shock for me. So I've been really, really grateful that it has kind of found its way into the light after all of that. But yeah, a lot of us have been through some rough years in publishing with the pandemic. It was just kind of things ground to a halt a little bit. Books still came out, but it wasn't the same.